Flosstube. Welcome to my mid-year WIP parade. It's a highly anticipated WIP parade, I think. I don't know, but my name is Kathy, and cross stitch is what you're going to find at my channel, Crafty Cat Stitcher, and some other things as well. And when they happen. But today it's all about works in progress, and I've gone through mine and I'd like to share them with you. So WIP parades are something that I like to watch. I like to see what everybody's stitching and their progress on their projects. I hope that you like to see them too, because this one is going to be a relatively medium one, I would think, in the world of WIP parades. So what I'm going to do is I will start with oldest going to newest. I put them roughly in that order. I haven't in the past kept really great records about when I start projects, but I kind of remember what's where. I feel like this light is shining on me a lot, but it's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I'll show you what's the oldest WIP I have, and I'll end up with the newest. So here we go. I am also going to be taking them out of their project bags and putting them back in as I go, because it's just going to keep me a little bit organized. And I want to mention that I keep my WIPs in project bags, and all the project bags go into an old clothes basket. And it's a special clothes basket because it belonged to my mom, and it's something that I grew up with. You know, it's something that I probably used hanging clothes out on the lines, which is something that she did do in the warmer months occasionally, more so when I was younger. But this one's made out of some sort of woven branches, some kind of sticks. I don't know where she got it. I don't know how old it is. I'm going to estimate from the 50s or 60s, probably 50s. And I think she actually gave it to me. Yeah, and I kept it in our bedroom for a long time, hoping that the cats would use it to sleep in. I was putting cushions in it, and they were never interested. So I thought, I was looking at it one day, and I said, this will be for WIPs. So I'm going to put a picture right here of my storage system. As it is. So that's my storage system. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, first one is an old one, and I can tell you this goes back to about 2005, and it's Dimensions Gold Collection Angel of Divinity stocking. I mean, I just thought this was beautiful, but it's just a lot. It's a lot because it's a kit, and there's a lot of blended threads, and then there's a lot of, some things are half stitched, some things aren't. So there's just a lot to deal with in this project. A lot of thread, some like I said, blended, and there's some metallics. It's stitched on the fabric it came with, 18 count Aida, and that's what I have so far. And I'm going to pull it back a little bit. And you know, it is beautiful, and I still intend to get this finished. I mean, I have every intention of finishing this. So here's my plan. My plan is to start at the top and just start working down with whatever I don't have. So her Halo's metallic blend. I mean, I know I probably have the hardest parts done. The sheep is a challenge because of all the different variations of light threads. So that's the oldest WIP I have, and that's going to be worked on. Definitely, I'm gonna finish it. But and I like my plan of working on it from top to bottom. I have to have some kind of a organization with that one. So, okay, so next I have Prairie Schooler, and I showed this one a couple videos ago. It was one that I had just kind of found that I had started a long time ago. I don't even know what year. Tortoise and the Hare. And I'm doing this one on, I think it's 18 count Jovelin in an off-white. And it's adorable, and I'm going to just keep it in that shape that it's in. I'm not going to put the excess border around it. But it's cute, and it's all in the called for DMCs. So that's a really old one. I don't know when I started it. I couldn't really tell you. It's not older than the stocking. I will say that. Okay, so next I have lovely. This one is called Tulips Praise, and it's Gracewood Stitches, Kathy Bungard. And it's beautiful. They're pretty. And you know, it is just as pretty. No, it's even better. Because that's a printed out, that's a computer printed page. And I've got that much done. It's just a slow going project. It's all in DMC. I'm doing this one on 18 count Jovelin as well. So it's basically 2 over 1 thread. 18 count. DMC, all called for, just it's a really nice blend of colors, of springtime colors, and I like it a lot. You know, at this rate, I'm going to be going really slow with I may or may not be putting these away. I don't know. All right, next is a big one, and I don't have it unzipped because it's just big. And you've all seen it. It's Rainbow Row. I have the fan on today because it's hot and it's a little bit warm up here. This one's CW Designs. And I'm stitching this, and it's an off-white. It's more like an antique white or cream Jovelin. And I'm pretty sure it's 20. I don't know, it could be 32 count, I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's 32 count. That's what I've got done. It's a page and then some. And there it is. It's really beautiful. You know, when I'm looking at it like this, it's one thing, and then when I look at it like this, it's another. So, and that's all DMC. It's a lot of colors. I think there's 60 colors in it. I like it. And once I start working on that one, I don't know when I don't want to stop. I just really like working on that. Okay. Okay, so next I've got Rosewood Manor Quaker Diamonds. And I'm doing this in a conversion. It is Chardonnay Silks, which is beautiful, but I wanted to do it in overdyes, so I was given a conversion to overdyes, which is great. So this is what I have so far, and yeah, there's some that I just don't want to take it out of the roller frame, but I've got quite a bit done. I've got 2 of the major motifs done, which is a big accomplishment. So what I decided I'm doing now is I'm just going to go from bottom and work up. And like on the stocking, I'm going to go work down, but on this one, I'm going to work up. So this is the absolute bottom of the design. And it's so pretty. The colors in this, it's got so many beautiful blends of colors that are really nice. All right, next we've got Small Animal Sampler, Bobby G Designs. Isn't that cute? That's just one of my favorites. The hard thing, of course, for me is working on black fabric. I'm using black Joblin 28 count, and I'm almost done. I mean, this really, I've got that much more to do, which is, as you can see, it's the border. And I just need to take this and get my good light source and start working on it. That's what I need to do. So, and that's all DMC. I mean, it's a beautiful blend of colors and all DMC called for. Okay, so next I have got Frosty Forest, and this is the one I'm working on currently, which is Snowman's Cottage. It's adorable, and it's Country Cottage Stitchers. And I'm stitching it on Lugana. It's a 32 count, or it could be more. I don't know. No, it's 32, just by looking at the stitches. And as you can see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 and 4. So I'm on the third one, and I'm enjoying it. I really like it. It's a very pale gray, and I'm doing it all in DMC. So far, that's pretty much what I'm using, isn't it? DMC, a lot of DMC, which, you know, is my favorite thread, so that's a good thing. And then we've got Life Tree or Tree of Life by Rovaris. There's that my fan's going. There it is. And I'm doing this one on 25 count Lugana, and it's in the color potato, but I gave it a dip in some tea to give it a little bit more of an antique look. And I'm using DMC 815. And as you can see, this is another one that is almost 3/4 of the way done. Probably about 3/4, right? Another one that I could sit and try to get finished. But I love it. I mean, this is one of my favorites, and this is one that I'm going to probably splurge and have somebody frame it for me because I've been working on it for so long. It's just really special. All right. Moving on. We've got Chessie and Me American Coast, which is a kit, and it's all in silk, and it's on 35 count, 36 count fabric, and everything's going pretty well till I got the 1/1 boat. There it is. Whew. That's a challenge. I'll tell you what, it's just, I've got to have a magnifier for that one. 36 count, I can do it if it's over 2 with no problem, but wow, over 1. Whew. Here's one I haven't picked up in a while, and it's definitely not a UFO. It's by That's So Kelly, and it's Fresh Pumpkins. There it is. There's the whole thing. And there's the... Okay. So this one, I did all kinds of color changes, color conversions on this. I'm just using a mix of what I had. And it looks like I'm doing this on some sort of an even weave, 32 count. And I've got that much done so far. It's really cute. And I plan to finish it just like she had it. But, yeah, I got to do this. It'd be kind of fun to have that one done for the fall, wouldn't it? Let's see if I can do it. It's like, which one do I work on next? I don't know. All right, next I've got JBW Designs with Love. I'm working on that. Here, let's do that. And this one I'm doing it. I'm stitching this one on 25 count. It's It's called Pearl, Norden Pearl. This is what it was called when I bought it, and it's almost like a 25 count. It looks linen-like, but it doesn't act linen-like. This is for me, it's a great fabric. And there it is so far. But do you see what I mean? It looks so linen-y, but then it looks very even weave. It's really interesting. I'm using Victorian Model Floss for this, and it's the color Crabapple. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty color. It's a reddish pink or a pinkish red, whichever one you want to call it, but it's pretty nice. Here's the one I've been working on recently. I had this one out for a few days, and it's gonna go back into the WIP pile for a little while because I've done a little bit on it. And this is Owl Forest Embroidery Coffee Sampler. Isn't that cute? Look, with all its little coffee pots and cups and just cute things. This is all in DMC, and I am doing this on, I believe this is 36 count Lugana, and I better turn it right side. And it's like, I don't know what color this is, like an off-white, and I did tea dye this a bit, but this is where I am. I got kind of a lot done in the past few days, and it's a really cute pattern. So I started in the center for this, and I did just say, didn't I, that this is all DMC, and I like it. Colors are really nice. I like it, but you know that's Owl Forest for you, isn't it? They choose really nice colors for their things. All right. Next, we have Blackbird Designs, and this one is Strawberry Fields Forever. There it is, and that's what it looks like. Isn't it cute? Pretty. So I've got this one on roll frame as well, and you can see how much I have done. And I know I showed this very recently because I got all this wall finished, which was not my favorite thing to do, but I'm done, and now I'm working on the gate. This one is on the called for everything. The fabric is Weeks Dye Works Confederate Gray, and it's all in the Weeks Dye Works called for colors. I am not a fan of this fabric because it's so sheer, and I don't know, it just, I don't know. And it has this piece has a ton of slubs, a ton. So luckily Jackie from Cross My Stitches showed me how to get rid of those slubs, which is fine. All right. Oh, here's another, this is another big one. And this is one I haven't picked up in a while, and I really need to. It's Long Dog Cardinal Points. And it's gorgeous. So this one I am working on, I am using all of the called for colors, and that's how much I've got done so far. Not much, I know it's a lot, but I'm working on, I think this is 36 count white linen, but it's pretty, isn't it? I like things with a lot of different colors, and you know, this one, it's all, I think, Gentle Art colors, and I just want to, yeah, it's all Gentle Art, and I just wanted to make sure I had the exact colors because I think that's what makes that so beautiful. You know, one of those things, if you want to change it, I'm sure it'll be still pretty, but for me it was like, oh, I've got to make it just like that. Okay, this one has thread on it. This one, Luminous Fiber Arts, and this is Gathering Acorns. Almost done with this one. This I am almost done. I've just got to do border. And another one on a little roll frame. And there it is. So I am doing this one in a blend of terracottas of Gentle Art in Weeks. And I've told this story many times, but I started this using Gentle Arts terracotta or weeks, and I ran out and I couldn't find the same dye lot, and it's totally different. But I found that I could blend two of them, and it's a great substitute. So there it is right there. And this one, the stitching, I don't know what the fabric is. It's linen. It's beautiful. I don't know what it is. That'll be fun to get that one finished for fall. Another one, see? I've got some fall stitching to do, don't I? Hope you're enjoying this. This is just such a good way to review what I've got and see what's going on, kind of get in my mind what I can be working on to get things finished, you know? All right, so this one, I think I started it last year or early this year, I'm not sure what. Sweet Wing Studio, and it's Forever in Peace, and it's beautiful. And I'm stitching this on some sort of even weave. I wonder if I put the name of it, because I kind of said, oh, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah, it's Luminous Fiber Arts Lugana in the color Sparrow, 32 count, and I'm doing it all in the called for colors. This is gorgeous. I just love this. And I just, you know what? Every time I take a project out, I go, oh, I'm gonna stitch on that next. No, I'm gonna stitch on that one next. But it's, you know, but doing this allows me to just take an inventory. It's a really good thing. So, you know, if it's fun for you to watch, it's also beneficial for me. So, drawn thread. Look at that. Apple Blossom Sampler. Isn't that pretty? But I am working on a slightly lighter banding fabric. I love this stuff. It's banded, and you can see the design on you can get that at 1-2-3 Stitch. And so it's lighter, and you know, the paler colors don't show up as well, but you know, in real life, when I do have this hanging, it'll be good. This is the one where his Robin Redbreast is a little bit too red for me, so I'm gonna change that color to something more authentic for birds. But this is a 27 count, I believe, and it's all in DMC. No, it is not all in DMC. Oh yeah, this one was charted in silks, and I had to work on that conversion. So it is a mix of overdyes and DMC. And I'm happy with the way it's coming out, so I think I did okay with my conversion. But it was kind of a lot of work trying to figure that out, but I think it's nice. I like it. So we'll just leave it at that, right? Okay. So another one that I started last year in 2022, and I just zipped it up, is, let me find it, Crochet Go-Go, and it's the Biscornu. Never made a Biscornu, and I want to, and I know many of you have, and I think they're just beautiful. See, there's the top and the bottom. This is a good one to work on at Stitch Day. I have, oops, I think I dropped some. pretty good light to work on it, so that's good. And I'm working it on a very small, this looks 36 to me. And that's what I have done so far. Look, aren't they cute? So there they are. Keep going. I'm going to keep going with it. Let me see if I have the name of the fabric. It's all in DMC. And I do not have the name of the fabric. Note to self, get better about remembering your fabric or writing it down. I've got to really do that. But I do have a lot of older fabrics that I've gotten over the years. And as you know, I used to work at my friend's cross-stitch store when it was open, and I got a lot of fabrics there, and there's a lot of things I don't know what the names are. So I think a long time ago, in way past years, I just really was not interested in what the fabric, and a lot of times fabrics didn't have, there were no dyed fabrics way back when, and and you just got the fabric and you said, okay, this will look good. So I hope that's a bad habit that has stuck with me, I think. But moving on, Blackbird Designs, Basket of Cherries. I've always liked this one. I've seen so many people stitching this. Let me see if I have a fabric name for this. So far, no. Oh well, that's okay. It's pretty. This is a beautiful fabric. What is this? Sorry, guys. All right, I don't know what this is, but I'm doing this in the Call for Colors. There it is. And it's upside down. There we go. Isn't that pretty? All called for, and I think it's all Gentle Arts colors. Looks like all or most of them are Gentle Arts, so that's what that is. And then another one that I started, this one I started earlier this year, and it's a Mill Hill kit, and it's called, what is it called? Feline Friends. I should know this. Feline Friends. It's a Laurel Birch. I love Laurel Birch cats. I don't know what it is about them, but I just think they're so cute. This one came with a kind of a turquoisey Ada, and I did not want to do it on that fabric, so I got out my fabric that I dyed myself, and it's a pretty cool green. It looks blue here, but it's actually more green, yellow, and blue. And this is like one of my favorite pieces that I've ever dyed, and I hope to replicate it. I don't know, but he's coming along really good. You can also already see that cat personality. And it's a 28 count. I think it's Jovelin that I dye. I usually dye Jovelin, Monaco, and Lugana. And I haven't dyed fabric in so long. I gotta do that again. I just saw I've got my RIP dyes, and I thought, I gotta do that. Okay, so now I've got Hands-On Design Philanthropic Pumpkin. I got this chart from Jackie at Cross My Stitches. She kindly gave this one to me. So, and I don't know, it was one of those ones where I don't know how she knew I wanted this. And I really can't find it anywhere now. So I'm doing this one on, it's like 32 count Lugana white. I'm doing it on pure white. Call for Colors. It's so cute. The colors are amazing. And this one, I am going to finish it just like it is. I'm going to have to find my own materials because this was a kit. But I will find them. So, and last but not least, one of my newest starts, Stitchy Stars. And this one is by Lori Holt, Bee in My Bonnet. Isn't that cute? And Lisa and I are doing this together, and hers is a lot more complete than mine, but that's okay. You know how I am. This one is Luminous Fiber Arts Salted Caramel fabric. And I think I'm using all the call for, that's right, because this one I really like the colors. And there it is so far. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Love it. So these are my WIPs. And next, I have a different category of WIPs that I want to show you in a minute, okay? Okay, my next category of WIPs. And I don't know if maybe these shouldn't be counted as WIPs, or, you know, you tell me what you think. I'm still going to move this a little bit like that. Okay. I'm calling it continuing series because all of these, and I have five of them. Yes, I've got 5 of them that are series that, you know, are kind of like a collection. And I've done 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, and I still intend to do more of them. And the first one I'm going to show you is Sugar Stitches Cross Stitch Designs, and these are the Holiday Cheer series. I don't know if you could still get this, but Sugar Stitches is on Etsy last time I looked, and I don't know if these are still available or not, but I bought these as PDFs, and I did one. I did the first one. It was a teacup or a coffee cup. But here are 2 more I'll show you as an example. This one's Holiday Home, and then we have Holiday Sweethearts. And they're really cute, and I love the colors in them because they're kind of untraditional Christmas colors, pinks and greens and white. And it's just, they're just really pretty. And so I fully intend to keep stitching these. The color of fabric that they're on is called, what is it called? Gingerbread Belfast Linen. That's what it is, 32 count. And that's also part of what I think is really pretty about this project and it's really beautiful fabric. And then when you put those colors on it is really pretty, and it is very Christmassy. So I got a lot of it, so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going with this. So this is one of my 5 continuing series. The next one is something I stitched, well, a few years ago. It's Summer House Stitch Works, Fragments in Time. I stitched that one. And I still have one I want to do. It's that one. And this is 2018. So cute. And the thing is that I have it all kitted except for fabric. And so I'm kind of counting this as a WIP. What do you think? Do you think this is a WIP or not? I think because I fully intend to keep stitching this, right? My next one is Little House, it's Little House Needleworks. And these are the Farmhouse Christmas, and I've already done 4 of them. So next one is this, and I have fabrics for it and all of the threads. So you might just say, oh no, Kathy, those are kitted up pieces. Those are not WIPs, but I don't know. I like to, if I have it in a project bag and I could start stitching on it, I don't know. Little House Needleworks. And this is, these are just the monthlies that were out a long time ago. What year is this from? I don't know. But they came in little kits, And I already did July, and I want to do August. And I have all the other ones. They came with thread. And what did I have in here? See, I have threads in here for it. I have all the threads, not the fabric. So anyway, I'm calling them continuing series. You might have something like this too, so I don't know. The next one is by, let me look at this, Snowflower Diaries. It's the Joyful World. These are on Facebook. If you look up Snowflower Diaries Joyful World, these are on there and they're all free. And they're monthly series, and I've done, I think, 4 of them. And so this is what September looks like. Cute. I've kind of done random. I'm not doing these in any kind of order, which is kind of funny, but it is what it is. There's October. I'm just going to show you the pictures. They're really cute. I'm doing these on 25 count, 1/1. And so then I put them, I have a little frame that I put them in, and I can change them out month to month. So like I said, there's another one, fully intend to keep stitching this. So, okay, give me your opinion. Is this a WIP, or is this just something kitted up? I don't know, but last and really not least is a UFO. This one is linens and threads, and it is, and I can't show it to you because it's just, no, because I think they're selling this now. These used to be free, where you could just print them out, and it's the Linen and Threads Mystery Sampler, and this one's from 2017. And I went and I worked on, I got a color scheme, and I completed January, and that was it. And now it's not, I don't believe it's free anymore. I think it's you can buy it, and if I wanted to buy it I still could, but I've kind of lost interest. I don't know why. I don't know. It's really pretty, and I like my color combination, but you know, the good thing is I can just frame this the way it is. It's cute. And I might just do that. I did this all in DMC, and it's on 32 count Jovelin white, off-white. So, you know, it's more like a finish, but I'm UFOing the whole thing, because I don't know. If you've ever had a UFO and you understand what it, as stitchers, sometimes it happens, but it's not like it has to go, it doesn't have to go into trash, or I can actually cut this to size, frame it, and have something beautiful to put up. And so it is a win-win. And then I have a whole bunch of fabric to use for something else. So yeah, it happens to all of us. So I'm not feeling bad about it, and in fact I'm feeling pretty excited about getting that framed up. So it might be one of those things where I get a frame made, an American frame, and do it myself, which is to me a lot of fun. So, well, you guys, thank you for sitting with me through this whole thing. It's long, I understand. Got a couple more little things to do. I am not loving my lighting today, and I'm really sorry. And I hope the fan's not bothering you. It's just what it is, but it's okay. Everything's good, right? I want to do my drawing winner from last time. I showed you this chart by Twin Peak Primitives. Cute, cute, okay? And I drew a name, and it's Louise Setzer 488. Louise Setzer 488. Just look down below, look at my email address, give me an email, and I'll get this out to you, okay? I don't have a drawing right now, but I'll be back. There go all my roller frames. I'll be back in a few weeks before the end of, let's just say before the end of the month. And I'm going to be celebrating, I've pretty much already celebrated my Flossiversary, but I'm going to be celebrating it in my next video with a giveaway, and it's going to be a good one too, so you don't want to miss it. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody who um, gave me some ideas about my new stand, my Lowry stand, and I will talk more about that next time. Somebody was very kind and sent me some photos and some suggestions, and I want to thank you. And I will, like I said, I will talk more about that in my next video. So plans, I'm just gonna pick out one of these WIPs that I've been working on and go ahead and keep going with it. And you never know, maybe I'll have some new starts, but I'm gonna sum it up. I've got 22 WIPs, 5 continuing series, and 1 UFO. And that's it. That's what I've got. So I will see you in a few weeks, and until then, happy stitching.